Got to have higher now. Got to have higher now. Got to have higher now. For the rain is falling.
Marijuana is illegal in Jamaica, but the Rastas say they smoke it because the Bible tells them to. The book of Revelation says to partake of the herb.
Herb was like a sacramental food to us. We take it for reasons, not just to get high. It put us in a holy, peaceful, happy, inspirational mood.
Were you born as a Rasta?
I was born, and growing. There was a certain amount of consciousness in myself that, it was always a lonely world, not finding people who might think like me, So after going on and come to Kingston, meet some more people, them people is Rasta. You talk to them and find out it's the same thing what I have inside. It's the same thing.
How old were you when this started to happen?
This is about 17, 18,
I think in the belief or knowledge of Haile Selassie, Bob found his real father, which he never really knew.
I think he saw himself now. This is where he found himself, yes. No more about being half white or half black. It's just one love.
One love, one heart, let's join together and I feel alright. One love, full of mercy, one heart, I tell you I love suffering and I will feel alright.
Undaunted by the driving rain, a sea of faces awaited at the Palisados Airport the arrival of a living legend. For some, he was the King of Kings, the Lion of Judah, even a god. Members of a local cult, the Rastafarians, who worship this figure as a deity, were present in full force. His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie I, Emperor of Ethiopia, arrived.
When the plane landed, thousands ran out to surrounded the plane, some of them smoking. The police were powerless, and Selassie came to the door of the plane, I remember, and after about 20 minutes, and he just looked and went back in. Took a long time to get him off the plane.
So he came off the plane and he breathed. And I said, wait, but this is a little man. Then is this little man that says God? I'm crazy.
I sit there on my bicycle, waiting on him. When him come up, he look right in my face. It's like him looking to everybody's face. But he looked on everyone. I remember I see that.
And he just turned his head around and he was looking straight at me and he did like this. Then I look and I saw his hand and I saw a mark in his hand. And believe you, my brother, when I saw that, I went crazy. I ran all the way back to Trenchtown.
Take your troubles to Selassie. Is the only King of Kings. King of Kings. King of Kings is
The deeper Bob got into the faith, the Rastafarian faith, the more his music became entwined.
He was very into the social commentary side of the music. Mr. Dodd didn't like that because it wasn't commercial enough. So he was a little frustrated because he couldn't do the music the way he really wanted it to be done.
And also, at that time, money was the problem. Coxsone wasn't the kind of person at the time to argue money with.